Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. I am having some intuition this morning that's just kicking my butt. And I figured I'd get on here and I would just talk about it and put it up, and no editing, no nothing. I'm wanting to take some classes on editing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to throw my videos up there the way they are. You either vibe with me or you don't. I trust that when you find them, if you do, they're meant for you, because everyone has their own intuition, and things are ending, things are opening. We're going through a lot of planetary things right now. And anyone that looks at my videos know I like tarot cards. I used to do my own. I look at other ones, and one of my favorites is San, S-A-N Tarot. And she has become like one of my number one. Another one of mine is Soulful Revolution with MJ. And San has been talking about some things that have really just had my intuition just screaming left and right at me, and I'm still trying to decipher what it all is. Angels are talking a little bit, but not as much as they were. It's like they're waiting for me to do something, I guess. I don't know. But what I'm feeling and my intuition's been yelling at me is, I keep talking about all of us needing to pull together, and I'm not anti-government. I want to say that first, because I don't want somebody to come up and go, oh, you're anti-government. I'm not anti-government. What I'm saying is that we need to start creating different kinds of communities where we help each other, we trust each other. Something like in The Walking Dead. Anyone ever see The Walking Dead, where they're, getting small communities together and people are helping each other? And it doesn't matter what your color is, your religion, your whatever. And anyone that can help, helps. Except for, of course, they have the inner fighting, because it's TV, it's Hollywood. But I'm sort of seeing something like that in our future. I'm seeing where, money isn't as important anymore. What's important is people helping each other. People, you need this, I got this. Let's exchange things. Money's not so much important anymore. It's how do we help our fellow man? How do we help each other? And I'm not saying be a doormat. I'm not saying, I'm saying, do have boundaries. But if you can help someone, help them. The old ways are not going to work anymore. And that's what I keep hearing from my different tarot readers. That's what my own intuition's telling me. And things just aren't going to work like they used to. And we need to find different ways of helping each other. We need to find different ways of communicating. We need to find different ways of doing things. And I just feel like we need to pull together. We have all the big places like New York and all those big giant places. I don't know about them. I really have no solutions for that, unless you have smaller communities within communities. But I'm just feeling like when you need help, or when you need something, that's the smaller things where the people are recognizing that they need to help more people. I don't know if my message is what I'm trying to say is clear or not, but I'm just feeling like we're not going to be able to depend on the bigger things anymore. Those things are going to be breaking down. Those things are going to be, because there's just too much, there's just too much BS anymore, folks. And it just feels like we need to pull together, and even in a big community, into smaller groups, because smaller groups, there's more power in smaller groups than there are bigger groups, because things get lost in the shuffle. And it just feels to me like that's where we need to be at right now. We need to be in smaller pockets within communities, not like cliques, but like just where, you find people that vibe with you more, people that understand where you're coming from more. And that's where you're going to find the most help. Smaller groups of people that pull together to help each other. And sometimes maybe even, smaller groups can connect with smaller groups here or there throughout the community to do more good than the big community itself. Because people get, how when money's real tight and you have to go ask for food stamps and you don't want to, and a lot of times your paperwork gets lost in the shuffle, or your information gets lost in the shuffle, or your caseworker's so overloaded she really can't help you because she has so much on her plate that she can't find your paperwork. That's the kind of energy I'm talking about. And everything's energy, folks. So I'm talking about smaller groups helping each other. And for some reason, I keep seeing people with special gifts coming forward to offer their services. Like healers, the healers and the mystics and the people laying of hands, faith people. I don't know if y'all are getting if I'm making any sense. I know it's all in there. I'm just having trouble articulating it. So that's my message for today, is we really need to pull together in smaller groups of communities within communities to help people so that people don't get lost in the damn shuffle. Because that's what happens. We get lost in the shuffle. Or, you hear these stories about elderly people that no longer have any family, that they get found in the middle of winter dead in their apartment because nobody thought to check on them. Women and men with kids where the spouse has passed away or run off and they need help and they just don't know what to do. I'm talking about these kind of situations where we can really help our next door neighbor, the old lady at the end of the street that you bring a meal to. We can't let people get lost in the shuffle anymore. We've really got to pull together. So that's my message for today. I don't know how to start this, how to do anything with this, but this is what I'm feeling that we need to do for each other. So if you're in a smaller community, or even if you're in a bigger community, and you know someone down the street that needs your help, don't just sit back and go, well, gee, I'm nobody. You are somebody. All of us have a reason and a purpose for being here. So this is becoming my passion. This is becoming let's help each other. If you know someone needs help, don't be a doormat. Keep your boundaries up, but offer some kind of help. If you feel like they're just going to use you because they're doing, they're trying to take advantage, those aren't the kind of people I'm talking about helping. I'm talking about people genuinely need your help, and you'll know who they are. You'll know who they are because if you sit back and watch people, if someone uses you a time or two, give them a second chance. Don't give them a third. But if someone genuinely needs your help them if you can. If not, if you know someone else that can help them, ask your friend under, hey man, I don't really have it right now, but I know this person needs a ride to the health clinic. I know, and I know you go by that way every day. Could you maybe drop them off and maybe pick them up on your way back? Because my car's broke down, or someone over here needs a hot meal, and there's no local Meals on Wheels in your community. Reach out a hand. It doesn't cost anything, people, to smile. It doesn't cost anything for a kind word. There's so many things out there we can do for people that doesn't cost you a damn thing but the kindness of your heart. Don't be a doormat, but be kind. Be brave. Let your light shine. Be a light in the darkness. This is Lana Scott, Lighthouse.